Shalom. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers doing the work. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. We are the Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are the chosen people of the Most High. We're not black. We're not Spics. Okay, we are chosen people. We are a royal people, a royal bloodline. We carry a royal seed, a royal bloodline. Our name, the name of the Heavenly Father is actually written in our DNA. So we carry a royal bloodline. And this is, the arms thing. They're trying to rewrite our DNA and take away, an attempt to take away the birthright and maintain rulership. Esau is trying to maintain his rulership. You see all these mandates going on and things of that nature. He's about to come down with great wrath with his sword that he was given, that he's blessed by Isaac. But I want to go into a little bit of that in the book of Genesis, chapter 4, chapter 25, and a couple of other precepts I want to bring out. And so I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to make it quick. It's probably going to be another couple of videos, another part to it, another part 2, part 3 to this video. So anyway, Genesis chapter 4 and chapter 4 and verse 1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Most High. So I'm just gonna go into the beginnings of the hatred of Esau and his curses. Cain, at this point in time, as we know, Adam was Yahushai, and Adam, the Hebrew word is Adama, and Adam was Yahushai. And so at this point, Cain had melanin. All right. Verse 2. And she again bare his brother Abel. Now Abel is so Cain is going to come back as Esau. That spirit is going to come through him down into Esau. And then Abel is going to become Jacob in the reincarnation. You will not understand these scriptures if you don't understand reincarnation. Reincarnation is very prevalent throughout the scriptures. So anyway, back to verse 2, Genesis chapter 4 and 2. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. So basically Cain was a farmer. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground as an offering unto the Most High. And Abel, he also brought his firstlings and his flock and the fat thereof. And the Most High had respect unto Abel to his offering. So the Lord, the Most High, didn't respect Cain's offering. He brought fruits. He didn't want. He's not looking for that. He don't want fruits. He wants meat. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Abel brought. He brought the correct offering. And it just shows you, like a great king, he wants the best of everything. Best wine, That's how Jake is. That's how I am. I like to, if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna travel somewhere and stay in a hotel. I'm gonna try to stay in the nicest hotel I can afford. I've always been that way. And that just shows you how Jake is. Jake is, you can see it, and you can see it in brothers when you're on the street. They driving these cars, nice cars. I'm the same way. I've always been that way. But at the same time, I'm simple. I'm a plain man. I don't care about all this wealth and all this kind of stuff. I never cared about it. I'm not that. I could care less about fancy things. If I can afford it, I'll buy it. If I can't, I can care less. But Jake has that royal mentality. You see, comes same thing with the Most High. He wants the best, and Abel brought him a offering that was pleasing. Could even bring him some fruits and all this kind of stuff. So, but unto Cain, his offering had no respect, and Cain was very wroth. Now, see right there, he's getting upset, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Most High said unto him, Why art thou wroth, and why has thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. So this was the first murder. All right. He was jealous of Cain was jealous of Abel's offering. Now remember that Cain had melanin at this time. Verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Cain was getting smart with the Lord. I didn't get an idea. And he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother, the voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. So basically, Cain, Abel's spirit went back up to the Holy Father, and he's complaining. And now, verse 11, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield upon thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. So this is what he's been, even up to now. He's a fugitive. He's a vagabond. He's a wanderer. He's not at home. Okay. He's assumed the identity. It's like a criminal. What does a criminal do? He changes his identity. That's why he calls himself Israeli. He calls himself like every other thing but himself. And then when you call him who he is, he gets mad about it. When you call him, you know you're an Edomite. He don't like it. I saw a video, brothers over in, I think it was in the UK, something like that. And brothers was on the highways and byways, and they was doing a lesson. And these two Edomites walked up. I put some chapstick on my lips, man. My lips is dry as hell. Excuse me. The two Edomites walked up to the camp while they was up there teaching, and it was going on. They were okay at first when they was talking to him, right? It was talking to him about the whole thing, the slavery, Deuteronomy, going into Deuteronomy 28, how we fit the curses, the whole thing. But as soon as the brother called him Edomite, boy, that one of them went crazy. He started Boy, the other Edomite had to hold him back because he was getting ready to try to fight dude, man. One of the brothers. He got mad as hell. He turned red as hell. Got when you call them that, they go crazy, bro. I remember that video, man. So something about that word, when you call them that, boy, they exposing their ass. So but at this point in time, Cain had melanin. He wasn't Esau hadn't been born yet, and Esau was cursed. We're just gonna go into this. So verse 13, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. See, the Lord ain't dealing with me. He ain't dealing with Edomites. See that right there? That shows right there that he's probably, I'm sure you don't like that either. The Lord ain't dealing with him, and I should be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it should come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord, the Most High, set a mark upon Cain, lest any man should lest any finding him should kill him. So there was a protection on him. The Lord has put a hedge of protection on Cain, and it's even like if a brother kill a Edomite, like, whoa, man, they'll throw the book at you, bro. But they can kill us, and it's like, I don't even know if there's been an Edomite put to death on death, put on death row and then put to death for killing the Jake. But there's a sure hell of a lot of them brothers in the joint who kill Edomites, and they on death row, bro. Even motherfuckers that are innocent. There's Edomites that kill other Edomites, and then they blame a brother, and they get that guy, knowing that guy didn't do it. You know what I mean? So there's a protection on it. So this was what this is saying. So, and by the way, Cain means dagger, and it's going to go more into this. Let's see. Slakia. So yeah, so 16, verse 16. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. So what Cain did was he started wandering. He actually left and he started wandering toward the east. And he ended up in the land of Nod, and the word Nod means wanderer. If you look at the word Nod, it means wanderer. And so let's see. And then it goes into the bloodline of Esau. So that's the beginning. Now, precept real quick here. He slew his brother. I'm gonna go into just real quick to 1 John 3 and 12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one. Okay? So repeat that. 1 John 3 and 12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and therefore slew he him, because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous. Now, the Lord created the righteous, and he created the wicked. That's just the way it is. And it's precepts, like for instance, let's see. Let's go. Romans 9 and 21. Hath not the potter, which is Yahweh, Yahushai, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel for unto honor, which is Jacob, and another unto dishonor. I'll read that again. Romans 9:21. Hath not the potter, which is Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? You see that? So the vessel of honor is Jacob, and the vessel of dishonor is Esau. All right. So I'm gonna go into Genesis 25. Oh, here's another precept that backs that up as well. In the Ecclesiasticus 10. I'm gonna start at Ecclesiasticus 33. I'm gonna start at verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. And much knowledge of the Most High hath divided them and made their ways diverse. Who's the them? Just mentioned it. Jacob, Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau. And the word diverse, let's look that up. He made their ways diverse. The definition for diverse is showing a great deal of variety, very different. Okay? See, including or involving people from a range of different social and ethnic backgrounds and of different. So there's a difference. He created one wicked and one. Jacob was the righteous and Esau was the wicked. That's why he created it. That's what the Lord did. The Lord. People say, why did the Lord do something like that? The Lord does what He chooses to do. I don't question what the Lord does. His ways are above our ways. He's from above and we're from beneath. I don't question him. That's what I tell people. When people say stuff like that, I say, who are you? Okay? I don't question what the Lord does. The Lord does as he chooses to do. If He wants to make the wicked and He wants to make the righteous, that's what He does. He has His reason for it. I don't argue. Shit. All right? So I'm going to read that again. So, in much knowledge of the Most High hath divided them. And also He divided them. Who's the them? I just told you. Esau and Jacob, the righteous and the wicked, which is Esau and Jacob, the righteous. And made their ways diverse. Just wanted to bring that out, man. All right, and that's in the big apocrypha that I have here. Oops. So, I'm going to go into Genesis 25. And then going into the blessing. Isaac blesses Jacob. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see. Let's start. Let's lock it in. Yeah. Let's start at Genesis 25 and 40. It's like 25 and 20. And Isaac was 40 years old. Now, Isaac, this is, again, reincarnation. I may have to make another part to this video. I try to make these things, man, as short as possible. Isaac is Yahushua. All right. Okay, Adam, Isaac, and then it goes into King Solomon, and then he came as Yahushua. So, and Isaac was 40 years old, and when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Pandaram, the sister of Laban the Syrian, and Isaac entreated the Most High for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, the Most High. And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Now you notice they didn't give a description of Jacob, because at that time everybody had melanin, so they didn't have to. But this was something that was like unprecedented. Like this red thing came out, and so they gave a description of it because this was unusual, I guess you could say. And verse 26, and after that came his brother out, which is Jacob, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old, and she bare them. Now the heel, that represents Jacob pulling Esau out of rulership. You know what I mean? And also it means, that's what that means. It represents we're gonna always be on his heels, and we're gonna pull him down. He ain't gonna. It's just like if you ever, like in a foot race, when you're running. What do they say? Man, that guy was right on his heels when it's a close race. But that's what it is with us. It's always Jacob and Esau. It's a struggle. It's always been a struggle. If you look at the word struggle, it said, if you notice, it says that it was a struggle in the womb. This word struggle goes to oppression. So this is symbolic. It's of them constantly oppressing us, redlining us. You know what I'm saying? Following us around, stalking us. You know, all this. You know, they do everything they possibly can to keep us. You see the cops. Like now, they any little thing, pull a brother over for not making a turn signal. You know, all these calling the cops on us. All that's part of it, the oppression. You know, prisons aren't filled with us for nothing. It's more Jakes in there than anything. It's all to keep us this a systematic. They get off on this. They get off on oppressing us. They have to do it. This is our curse, our punishment. I say. You know, this is their world, and they have to do this to try to maintain their rulership. It's a struggle. It's always been a struggle with them, and this is what this is going into right here. And so I'm gonna do a part 2 to this. I try to keep these videos short. You know, I don't like to go too long. I'm gonna do another part to this. So just if you if you want to check it out, come back and check out the next one I got going. So I just want to say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakadash, Shalom.